Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian. We're back with more RWBY. Last episode, this whole, so far, volume is not going too well for us. We still don't go back to dealing with, not Oscar getting kidnapped by whatever that thing was. And Penny, she lost her sword, and I don't know exactly what it's gonna be doing with that, but something to do possibly with hacking into her and controlling her, maybe duplicating her in a way. I don't know. My immediate assumption is just, to take control of her, to hack into her somehow. And it really pisses me off that freaking Ironwood employed that, but it's kind of lost it at the moment. And Nora absorbed an exorbitant. Don't know why I tried to use a fancy word, but that was the word that came to mind. But she absorbed a lot of energy, and it didn't. I don't know if it was so much as she absorbed a large amount, or if it was something about it, but it was too much, and I don't know if it was like her veins, or if it was just like it coursed through her so much that it was just burning through her body, not just burning through her veins, going just all the way through, like getting struck by electricity. In actuality, instead of it affecting her like it normally would, affect her like you would a normal person. Except with a normal person, they'd probably be dead. So she's got that on us. Because in the intro, they showed something where her electricity goes across the screen. I don't know if that was supposed to mean something. I don't know if that's gonna have an effect on her in any way, whether physically or mentally. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You should have seen the look on Joanna's face. I don't think she'd ever lost a fight before that. At least, not fair and square. Tough crowd tonight. Guess Ironwood should have paid for better cell block entertainment. And he smiles. Did I win?
Hey, it's your game. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry for what happened. It wasn't your fault.
It was, though. I made a deal with the darkness, and he paid the price. It was all happening so fast, but Clover wouldn't let up. Could have worked together against Tyrion if Clover just... But the thing that really stings, for the first time in a while, I thought, maybe I could be around somebody, anybody, without my semblance making it complicated. And now, it just feels like a childish dream. Gone, like everybody else.
Believe it or not, I know a little of what that's like. When people are worried you're gonna sniff out their secrets, they tend to push you away. It makes a real connection difficult.
I never thought of it that way.
You don't get to keep that.
I didn't kill him.
You keep saying that. But it was your weapon covered in his blood.
Yeah, because that couldn't have been
If you
done
really
otherwise.
want to know what happened, Mohawk, why not open the cell and take my hand?
If I open this cell, it won't be to shake hands.
Yeah, because you don't care about the truth. You just want someone to be mad at. Easier than taking an honest look at what side you're on.
Air? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, that was almost exciting.
She is too trigger happy. Not Robbie, obviously.
It's going to lose us in these mountains. We can't keep up.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how much longer these bikes can stand the cold.
Oh, good.
I'm really wishing one of us could fly right now.
Wait, hold on. trying to get you up there.
Sorry, bike. Oh, that's cool. That shield is super helpful. Oh, come on, Ren.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, not as nice.
Slowing him down. Hold on, Red. I don't have much of a choice.
Oh, well. Kind of slowed us down. Yeah, it did. Whoa! Oh, God. Can you, like, retract your grapple a little? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, yep. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting like that. I was gonna say I called for backup, but I didn't expect him just like.
Call for backup?
But yeah, they've never done it before. Crap. Oh no. Come on, Oscar, wake up! Oh, I didn't know they could do that. Oh, nice. That shield, man. Oh my God, what a chase. Oh, smart, Jaune. Pull back. Can you magnify the back here? Too far now? Probably too far. Dang. I hope he has more of those. Oh, that didn't work. And he doesn't have a sword. Dang it. Yeah. Oh. Dude, that ran your semblance. Oh my God. Crap.
Oh, you've picked a fine time to...
Not another word. We're coming in.
Things are already bad enough after what you did to Father. Now you want us to harbor fugitives
Oh, you're
too? Our family has a
traitor.
reputation.
So.
That's what you're worried about? Your reputation?
I'm just saying that we've already lost all the house staff. And Mother locked herself in her room.
Maybe you haven't figured out what's going on, Whitley, but we're busy trying to save Atlas.
Look, our friend is hurt. We just need a place to lay low while she rests, and then we'll be out of your way.
Fine. What do you expect me to do then?
Go to your room.
I had to feel somewhat good.
This way.
Ruby,
I hope everyone's doing all right.
if you're worried about Yang, you could always try calling her.
Well, that's the thing. I did.
I repeat, if anybody can hear me. We need transport back to Mantle.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We need to get out of this weather before the cold drops our ores completely.
Ugh.
How much farther to the outpost? Ren, how much?
I don't know.
I thought you said you saw it when you were up in the air.
I did. Before I had to cut myself loose to help you guys.
Yeah, you've brought that up a couple times now. Something you need to say?
Not really. Wouldn't want to waste any more time.
Hey! What is your deal?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm sorry things aren't going smoothly enough for you.
Guys, they're not going smoothly at all.
I hate to break it to you, but that's part of being a huntsman.
Are you kidding? We don't know the first thing about being huntsmen. We clearly weren't ready. Guys, stop it.
Were we not ready when we
Oh,
saved
guys, your
Haven?
emotions,
When we
Grimm.
took down a Leviathan? We got the lamp to Atlas.
And then we lost it. And after that, when we had to make real decisions, we got every single one wrong.
I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfectly. But if we'd done nothing, things would be even worse than they are now.
How could they possibly be worse?
Well,
we are stuck out here while Salem has the lamp and Oscar. We've got no plan, no army.
We've got the Maiden.
And by keeping her from opening the vault for Ironwood, we're just trapping the whole city for Salem. People are going to die because of us.
So what? We should just give Ironwood what he wants? Abandon Mantle? You think Atlas is still going to be able to float to safety now that she's here?
I don't know. But these aren't the kinds of decisions we should be making because we have no idea what we're doing.
Okay, both of you, cut it out.
I'm just saying what nobody else wants to. We're in way over our heads. Ruby is barely more than a kid. I'm just an orphan from the middle of nowhere.
Ren,
You cheated your way into bacon!
You don't think we should be huntsmen? Fine. But I'm getting out of the cult. Still got a job to do.
Seriously, is your goal just to push everyone away?
Oscar, don't panic. We're going to be okay.
What?
My long-lost Ozma. Found at last. So small, this new host of yours. It's a wonder my hound didn't break you. It's been how many years since we saw each other like this, face to face? And nothing to say?
I'm sorry the reunion isn't living up to your expectations.
John Oscar, though, considering.
You can pretend, boy. But you're not fully him. Not yet, at least. Well, perhaps you and I can have a better working relationship. Oscar, was it? The beacon relic. My forces have been unable to locate the relic beneath the school. If I know my Ozma, he has used some means of deception to hide its location differently than the others. I need to know where it is.
That's not something I know about.
Of course. You would keep that one guarded as long as possible. How about something easier then? The password for the lamp.
The lamp is all out of questions.
The lies come out of you so easily. Like-minded souls, indeed. One of you is going to tell me what you know. I don't much care if it is you or Ozma. Either way, I'll finally have the relic.
I won't tell you anything.
Hazel?
Great.
Wait.
That was for Haven Academy. Everything that follows will be for my sister.
Yeah.
Your Grace, What is that?
An experiment. So far, I am pleased with the results. Did you need something, Cinder?
Yes, I want to search for the Winter Maiden. I think...
Do you hear that, my pet? She thinks. She wants. As if she's done something that warrants me caring about either of those things.
We're just sitting and waiting. Without the Maiden power, the Vault means nothing. Let me claim it for you.
I will tell you when and where you are needed.
But your grace...
I'd like to think I have shown a great deal of patience over my many years walking Remnant, but I do hate repeating myself. You will remain here. Is that clear?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, of course. Without you, I am nothing. I know what she said. I just want to check on something. We'll be back before anyone realizes. I want to see if anything is still going on at Amity Coliseum. Salem doesn't know those children like I do. They wouldn't just abandon their misguided attempt to save the world.
If she doesn't want to, I'll come. I've been working on my semblance. I can help. I won't tell anybody.
How much did you overhear?
Probably all of it.
You're right, Ren. I did cheat my way into Beacon. And I'm glad I had people around me to help me see that I was bigger than that mistake. You've got people around you too. You don't have to force yourself to be strong. The more you hide from what you're feeling, the more alone you're going to feel. Trust me.
If anyone cares, I found a part to fix the bike. So, yay! Good news. For what it's worth, I'm sorry he said that to you. I know you've had to work hard to get here, Jaune.
We're all under a lot of stress right now. I used to push people away too.
Do you think she thinks less of me for not helping out with Amity?
RWBY is your sister. She's always going to love you, even if you disagree with each other.
Yeah. RWBY.
I need to get some sleep, but I can't stop thinking about Oscar.
Go on. I'll make sure Ren doesn't brood himself to death out in the cold.
Thanks. I just have a bad feeling. Things always seem to get worse before they get better.
You don't have to say that, though. Oh no! How big is it? Or fast? Just don't be spiders. I hate those things. Ugh. I hate that thing. Jesus. I don't know which part to talk about first. Oh man. Oscar is a tough kid. Tough person. Like, tough for anybody. Good God. Like, after that first, again, I don't know how I'd fare in that kind of a situation. After that first shot, I don't know how painful it is. It sounded pretty painful. I don't know if I would have been able to, if I would have the resolve that kid does. Jesus. I'd like to think I would, but I don't know. I mean, I've never been put through that kind of pain. And she could kill in an instant. Who knows how much freaking she was holding back. Ugh. And then, of course, Hazel. Oh, my God. I should have realized that was she was going to bring him in, the one that freaking wants vengeance on Oz in the first place. I think wasn't his sister trained to be a huntsman or huntress, and she died, and that's what he wants vengeance for? He thinks it was his fault? Which it might have been, I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I think that was the story, I just don't remember for sure. That was such a long time ago finding that out. God. And the thing is, Hazel himself, I feel like, isn't a bad... isn't innately a bad person, but he obviously cared about his sister a lot. He loved her deeply, and even because like whenever he first came across Oscar, like obviously he didn't know him, but he saw he was having trouble getting a ticket, so he basically got it for him. He didn't have to do that, but he did. And as soon as he found out that that was who Oscar was coming back as, or his aura was merging with, then it didn't matter that he was a child. And I would have thought with Hazel, I don't know, I felt like he might have wanted to well, I mean, he's not being held by the Grimm anymore, but he can't get back up after just being knocked to the ground by someone as big as Hazel. He's a kid. I don't know how much his aura is generated. Has his aura regenerated? Because I mean, again, Salem did shoot him with obviously not full power, but it sounded excruciating. So, I mean, is it just causing pain? It wasn't like gonna kill him. I mean, I know she wasn't gonna try to kill him because she wants information, but I just want to know. That kid's gonna have he's gonna have broken bones by this because it's Hazel. I don't think he was juiced at that point. I don't know. He didn't look like his. Just like jabs freaking dust into his arms. I mean, I don't know what he could have done. Like, I feel like maybe he could have retracted. Maybe he was trying, but it wasn't because of maybe he needs to press a certain button he couldn't do without risk letting go of his weapon. And then that would have obviously completely defeated the purpose, but unfortunately, it didn't matter in the end because he had to let go to save the others. His semblance is so freaking useful in a world of Grimm. Good lord. Or anything that would sense fear. So, other wild animals, if it wasn't a world of Grimm, if it was just they had to worry about something like, regular carnivorous creatures that sensed fear or smelled fear, but I don't know, would that work on the same as a sense, like a smell? I don't know if it's necessarily like the chemical of fear. It's different with what he's doing. I don't know. Anyway, but we do we're getting an idea. We kind of knew what was bothering Rin to begin with, considering he's been feeling like this for a while, and it would always let's see, surface, but like they would focus on it more so whenever things weren't going well, or they'd been doing, because they've been on their own since the beginning of Volume 4, and I guess it's just now hitting him that he feels like they're in over their head. I mean, they're pretty young to have been made huntsmen and huntresses. I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't normally start this young. And he's not technically wrong. They might not be ready, but sometimes you don't have the time. You have to be ready, whether you are or not. It probably doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. There are a lot of instances where that kind of crap happens. Not this, obviously, exactly. You know what I mean. With someone like Ren, all of that, getting to him bottling all that up, take a toll on him. And Jaune was such a good sport about it too. It obviously hurt, and he kind of butted back a little bit in the beginning, like right afterwards. But then he, went to later on when they were in the little hut or whatever. He was pretty understanding about him. He was telling him, you're right. Which is why I'm glad I had so many people to back me up and to show that I was better than that, and to prove myself, to help to train me and to make me better, make me stronger. turning that to let Ren know to reach out to him that you don't have to do this on your own. Man, Jaune is just such a good guy. And I feel so bad that that was thrown at him. Like, that has not been brought up in a while, and I don't know if he had been feeling that throughout the volumes at all, if he had repressed that. But I'm sure he doesn't. I don't think he feels that way anymore. Like that he doesn't deserve to be where he's at, because he's gotten exceptionally better since then. I mean, he was like the bit where they were chasing in the first place before Ren was even on the Grimm. It was his idea to launch him with the awesome new shield, launch him, and he threw his projectile shield, which I hope they got back after they failed to get Oscar. But he threw the projectile shield, whatever, and basically made it into a ramp. Just he's always been clever and when he wasn't as skilled of a fighter. He a lot of the times, I mean, not sometimes it wouldn't work, but a lot of times he'd work around it. Fight more intelligently. Again, in certain instances, not always. And for a second, I did think going a little bit to changing subject a little bit when Yang was talking to Jaune about worrying about whether she thought less of her. I did think that she was talking about Ruby at first. I didn't even think about it being Blake, but I was kind of hopeful that it was Ruby, though, is the thing. Just because I don't like there being a rift, even a small one, between those two. They've been so close since the beginning. I understand this massive to be something that would cause issues between them, but I mean, still don't want it. But yeah, it makes sense that she was worried that Blake thought less of her or just was disappointed in her for making the decision she did. But I mean, I'm sure Blake understands what she's wanting to do. Yang just wants to try to deal with a more immediate issue, but Ruby's also right. She's trying to think more outwardly and trying to get the word out about Salem in the first place to the rest of Remnant. So I mean, they both have their points. We don't want to leave Mantle just kind of drifting. And I think it's a good idea to have two different teams. I just wish it was Yang and Junior. Well, it's kind of hard now. Well, I guess they could have Oscar. Hold on. Again, Oscar's pretty young, but I mean, he's proven himself pretty well. We'll deal with that in a bit. We'll do that last. Cinder, Cinder, you've failed Salem quite a bit. You would think, considering she hasn't killed you, that she's still giving you a chance, that maybe you don't push her so much, don't defy her. I understand what she's trying to do. She wants to prove that she's worthy of Salem, or be worthy to be under Salem. But I don't think defying her is gonna really do what you want to do. Now, Emerald's, of course, she wants to please Cinder. So, oh boy. I feel bad for Emerald because Cinder's treated her. Excuse me, Jesus. Cinder's treated Emerald basically the same that Salem's been treating Cinder. It's just downhill with negative. I can't think of the word, but treatment. I guess I can't think of the word I was gonna say, but that's basically what I was trying to say. I know in the first episode or chapter, whatever, of this volume. Originally, I thought it was just some weird intro, interesting intro, kind of showing all the volumes. Just because for some reason there was a after image on my screen think I was watching other reactions to RWBY, and so that was stuck on there. But because Cinder keeps saying "I'm nothing without you" to Salem, I was just thinking back to who she was before she met Salem. I guess a maid or a servant of some kind. Didn't have. I don't want to say she didn't have any aspirations, but she probably did. She just didn't have the means, maybe to achieve them, or to even attempt to achieve them. And with Salem giving her power, making her feel wanted, that's definitely gonna be that's gonna have an effect on the psyche. And that's probably how she discovered Emerald. I'm pretty sure they showed that. They did show her, yeah, when she first picked somebody's was it a pocket or was it an actual stand? I don't remember. Because she made them see something else with her illusions. Now, I don't want to like Neo, but I'm kind of liking Neo. She's got this quirkiness to her, I don't know. She's got this. Not quirky, I guess. Maybe quirky. It's like a different version of Nora, I guess. Or she kind of has a sense of Nora, but different, and bad. And I kind of hope that she might turn to our side, perhaps. I don't know. She's done a lot of. Well, she's helped a lot. She hasn't really messed us up, except for when she got the lamp, obviously. But apart from that. I don't think she's killed anybody we cared about. That was just Cinder.
Do you believe in destiny?
Yes.
It's a hope and a possibility. If she's a good fighter, it would be really good to have her on our side. So, I like that Robin is one trying to make Crow feel better, and she's also trying to form a bond with him, which I think it's working. And I hope it does. He needs another friend after losing Clover so recently, especially with what Robin had said. I didn't think I kind of should have thought about that, but I didn't really cross my mind with being with close to somebody that could just force you to spill the beans, or at least let it be known that you're not being truthful, because she can't force you to tell the truth, but she knows whether you are or not. That can push some people away. That can make them hesitant, at least, to get close to somebody, so they probably won't want certain things let out, possibly, or know that they're lying. But so I feel bad for her about that. I didn't think about that kind of downside about her semblance. I just figured it would be useful in interrogation and stuff like that. Ish. I mean, as a lie detector anyway. Because again, you can't force information out of somebody exactly. You can just tell whether they're telling the truth or not. And I feel I already felt terrible for Crow, but like the fact that Clover was somebody that could counterbalance him, and he's lost that. Because Crow kind of keeps a distance from most people. I mean, not so much the team before, but probably the friends that he had, he probably he'd probably try not to get too close to them because of his semblance and what it could do to people. Because you can't control it, you can't really turn it off like other semblances. But there was this one person that he finally could be around, and that was taken away from him. And we knew he felt guilty about what happened to Clover. He chose to side with Tyrion, but Clover wasn't. I don't know if he had given him the chance, whether he would have at least helped him fight Tyrion before. I don't know, because he allied with Tyrion so quickly after Tyrion jumped into the fight. So I don't know if Clover would have helped, but I don't know. Maybe he could have, or would have. I know he could have, because they fought him before. And that good luck with him would have helped. But I don't know if they counterbalance each other. Would Tyrion be affected by bad luck at all, or would it just be neutralized because of Clover? I don't know. I don't remember like exactly how. And then they're skilled enough to where they could possibly just have overpowered him, but. And Harriet is. She's so headstrong. I'm pretty sure that's the right term. Like, God, I feel like she might have the potential to be on our side, but she's also the most against it. Like, she was maybe like even if the idea is in her head, like she'd be the one to fight that idea the most. I feel like Mara would be the most open to it, but I don't know. I don't really. We have some moments where he like kind of semi-focusing on him, doubting or being hesitant. Not necessarily doubting, but being hesitant on orders to go against the Team RWBY or the others. She almost opened the cell probably just to fight her. I don't think she had any intention to garner any truth. And I mean, I get it. It's pretty damning evidence. His gross sword is covered in Clover's blood. It was this weapon that killed him. But I mean, Tyrion was there, and then Tyrion was gone. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Tyrion was the one that did it. I don't know. They didn't try to take the pendant from him though. Like she acknowledged like that's not for you to hold on to, or whatever. It doesn't belong to you, or you can't hold that, whatever she said. I don't think they took it from him. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should at least be some doubt in her mind that he was the one that did it. When we have Nora at, like, the rest of the team went to Weiss's home, and you kind of saw. I don't know about Whitley. Like, I get him being a little upset, and he probably didn't. He was, apart from his mom, probably the focus of his dad's mannerisms. So that has an influence on why he is the way he is. But I feel like he was like that when I don't know. Because I know his mom last volume said that, or their mom said that he doesn't want to have anything to do with Weiss because she left him alone with their dad. I don't know. I feel like he was kind of he was like that before. But I didn't see what he was like when, before she left for Beacon in the first place. Like before Volume 1. But I'm pretty sure she didn't like him to begin with. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch what she had mentioned in 4. I think she would have said, unless she said something before that. But I don't think she did. I do hope that Weiss maybe goes to talk with her mother. I don't remember if that's what she did. I'll try going back to look, but I hope she does. I hope she goes to talk to her mom. She apparently locked herself in a room with their father gone, with their husband gone. I don't know if. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be right away thing, but she now has a chance to recover, to heal, to come back from what he basically drove her into. I don't know. I just hate situations like that. And I hope she can come back from it. I know it's not necessarily the point, like, the biggest issue, technically speaking, but I mean, why not deal with some family matters while you have time? Because I mean, what's the plan right now? We gotta wait for Nora anyway, so let's we have some time to waste. But for now, guys, that is it for this week's episode of RWBY. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see next week's episode, go and check out our Patreon. We get access to all early access videos. Hopefully, there'll be more than RWBY working on it. And if you just want to stick around for next week, go ahead. Click subscribe. I don't know if I already said that. If I did, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's everything. So I hope to see you guys back here next week. Thanks for watching.